Peace.
One more time. We back again, family. They let us do it one more time.
Uno más.
Yes. Take your time. Take your time. Take your time. So hey, we had a kind of a great day today. It was, it wasn't bad. We got a little rain. Here in the Nashville, Tennessee. Yeah. So it was a good day overall. We got a good nap though.
Yeah,
We got a real good nap. That was dope.
I agree with that.
hmm So I'm gonna do a short monologue today. Short, short, short. I just want people to just look up the definition of reality and understand that you have to share it with other people. Reality is just not what you see. It's usually something that has to be applicable for you, other people, and other things. Today, uh, reality is skewed. There are a lot of different things that bombard people, how they see, feel, touch, taste, and understand the world. So I just want to look up that's the definition of reality, family, and just have some conversations on what that means to you and the people around you. Because now there can be a different reality for another person. I'm talking about reality in general, how the trees, the ecosystem, how this world and the universe, and how we interact with it and what it does for us. That those type of things, not your job, because if you're an engineer, that'd be different from a teacher that's a mathematician, right? So I would just look up that definition of reality, sit down with some people that's close to you, and y'all see what we should be sharing in common is when we say reality. That's just my monologue for today. That's it. hmm That's
It's a
it.
hard act to follow.
No, no, you don't got to follow it. No.
I ain't got nothing.
So you don't you would say you
Yeah,
don't get not, I don't have nothing.
yeah. I do not know.
Mhm.
All right. Well, I'm ready when you
Oh no, go ahead,
are.
go ahead, go ahead. Do the thing. Do the
All right.
thing.
During these uncertain times, what are dads feeling right about now?
Ooh, okay. It's primal for us to protect uh, and
Hey,
provide.
cousin
So,
Jean.
hey, Gene, what's going on? What's up, Cuzzo? I appreciate you tuning in. And I went to send you a message last time. I went to the phone twice and I didn't do it because I was out of touch with my reality, and you are part of that. So if you missed the beginning of the show, go back and check that out.
You
Thanks,
gotta
Gene.
say it again one more time.
Oh, Gene, I meant to send you something twice on the phone, a message to you, not, and I missed you. So I want you to go back to the beginning of the show, and I was off my square as far as my reality is concerned because you are part of that for us.
Yeah.
Yeah. So give me that again. You
During these uncertain
time right.
times, what are dads feeling right about now?
Okay, because we primal in protecting and provision.
Mhm.
It is impacting on a huge scale, economics and finance. So of course that's gonna make us fear and shudder. We're gonna think a little extra harder. We're gonna knuckle down, get a little more serious. But how do we convey that to our children and our spouse, our woman, our wife?
Mhm.
Because that's gonna have an impact on how we need to move. So y'all, because he is a provider, we need y'all to help him, assist him in cutting back, ladies, young people. You got to stop spending money. Help dad, help him do what he got to do so he can navigate through this because he is not comfortable with the economic status of our finances right now in this, especially here in this country. We are not. Yeah, it's a problem. And then two, being able to protect. Because it's unsure times, people are a little more on the edge. People are a little more edgy. People are quicker to the tongue, quicker to the thought. They're more responding more so than thinking through what they're doing. So yeah, you just need to understand he's going through that. That's what he is thinking. But
Mhm.
in general,
Okay. How often do men come first in a relationship or marriage?
oh, never, because we don't. Okay, so men. Okay, so y'all, you have to go back to the Clipperdome Chronicles, our YouTube page, and you need to see what we say when we say man. We do have some information that other people has helped us put together through the form of our research. And when I say man, I don't use that term loosely. A man is a title, is not a height, and it's not an age. Right, give me that again. I don't want. I'm
How often do men come first in the relationship or marriage?
We don't, because it's women and children first, and that's how we see it, especially in a marriage. We don't see ourselves as significant. We're gonna be the last one to get off the boat. We're gonna be the last one to put our safety and concern. So we're gonna always be last, especially in our mind. But then we get taken for granted because we do that job, and I don't think that our families do that on purpose. I don't think that that's something that they wake up and say, let me disregard that. I just think we're the anchors to the boats under the bridge, and nobody ever tests those boats to see if they still strong. They just keep rolling across.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So I think we don't ever come first.
Okay. Okay. If the children are at odds, what are the parents usually thinking?
Ooh. So it depends on how many of them it is, but for the most part, we
Let's just
always
say three.
okay. We always looking for the mischievous one. At first, you're gonna always put them in a higher percentage of the one who potentially started this. You're gonna always walk them to it like that. Now you may not act on that, but that's usually how we walk up on it. We're gonna think about the one that's usually mischievous, who's usually the problem starter, and then we approach it from there.
Okay. Okay. What score would you give our relationship up until this point?
Me and you.
Yeah, our relationship.
Whoa. See, you know I don't like to grade my own paper. You know I don't like
Okay,
to.
like I'm. Well, let's
I mean,
move
yeah,
on.
you know I
Okay, then
think
we'll move
that
on.
ain't that's not
We'll move on.
wise. But
We'll move
But let me,
on.
I'll tell you what, let's know. Let me give it a shot. But I need everybody to understand I'm not the type of person who like to evaluate myself. I usually like to let other people do that because I'm always looking for growth and elevation. And I see myself through my eyes, my head, my heart, and my filter. So I think most people are gonna grade their paper and they're gonna get a passing grade. So sometimes you need to hear what other people got to say so you can grow from that. But not with that being said, I'll say we should be at a 90 because
I didn't say where we should be. I said where are
we are.
up
Thank
until
you.
this point. Yes.
See, you keep me. There you go. See, that's what I need. That because you know, yes,
It's going in a whole
I
other
think
direction.
we are at a 90 because I'm looking at the comparison to fathers and daughters that I know, that I see, that I've encountered, that I've viewed, that I have heard, read about, and I haven't seen an organic connection like ours. And I'm sure there are many more. I just haven't seen it.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll say 90%. I think that's what I would say. Yep.
Gotcha. Mine wasn't too far off. I was gonna say 80.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna say 90 because yeah.
But I haven't
And
seen
I know
what
some
you've
good
seen.
fathers,
So,
right?
right.
I know
I
some
haven't
hell
seen
of a
what
fathers,
I haven't
like
seen what you've seen.
for
So.
real.
Okay. Okay. When fathers are, I think you kind of. Okay. So specifically when fathers are in a different space, what can their daughters do to help them or ease the situation? Specifically talking about daughters. You answered it earlier about what the family could do, but specifically, what can daughters do?
When a father's in a difficult space.
Yeah.
Usually, I'm gonna tell you, this is a trick.
That yak. I'm just
The
kidding.
better, yeah, that happened too. Usually, if the better the family is, the happier the father will be. So even if he's having problems, if he see that you solid and you having a good day, or you having a good week, or you having a good month, or everything is good at school or at the job and with your friends, that's going to automatically make him feel better. So that is one thing that you could do. Just make sure you tighten up your circle, your space, so he don't have to worry about you on top of whatever he's worrying about, if he's not worried about you, like specifically. Because a lot of times we may worry about our children's grades in school. Somebody might be trying to take advantage of them, or maybe they have some problem with their siblings, or maybe their friend, going through a crisis and they trying to help them, and both of them are inexperienced. And we see y'all trying to grow and go through that process with them, and y'all kind of missing, the boat on it. So yeah, just make sure you tight. But then just you can ask some questions and see if he'll open up and share. Just go to him, sit down, on the floor with him, or by his chair or whatever he do, and say, hey, Dad, ask him some questions. Hopefully he'll open up to you. Yeah.
Got it. Okay. What are 5 things for young black men that you could help guide them with?
5 things.
5 things.
Ooh.
In no particular order, just
First, I'm gonna say always respect other people first and respect yourself first. Number one, hands down, without a doubt. And I'm talking about the simplest form of respect because I know some people have different ways that they view respect. I'm just saying, hey, how you doing? Being genuinely concerned for the people in your circle. If somebody around you needs your help and they hurting, that you lend that hand. You shouldn't be so consumed with your life being out of order that you can't help them through what they're going through.
Right.
Because if everybody is overstimulated, then nobody can help one another. That's how you build family and friendships. That's number one is respect yourself and the other person. Um, I would say your word for a young man, no matter how you got to keep it, no matter what lengths you have to go to, as long as you won't be incarcerated or kill yourself, don't give your word if you cannot back it up. If you can't follow through with what you say, don't say it. It's okay to say I don't know. It's okay to say I can't do it. It's okay to say I'll give it a try and let me see. But if you give your word and you tell somebody you're gonna do something, you follow through with your word. That's a period. All right. Young men.
No,
Seek
specifically young black men.
Young black men. Always seek wiser counsel. Find you some elders, find you some people you can respect, find you some men that you can that you want to be like. Some people who you kind of like what they have to offer, so that you could build your life up to maybe ascend theirs past them or get on their level. Learn what women need, not want. Learn what women need as a young man so that when you grow into your manhood, that you're not trying to figure out what she needs. Because what she wants will be simple after you find out what she needs. And when you grow into a man, you'll have a lot smoother relationships, and that's going to impact your family and your offspring. So I would say those are the biggest ones. Yeah.
One more. That was 4.
Oh, okay.
Wait, what was respect other people and yourself?
No, that was 1.
Okay.
Yeah, that was 1.
One.
Education. Educate yourself. I'm not saying you have to go to a formal school, a 4-year college. I'm not saying you need to go to a trade school, which both of those are excellent. But pick one of those. And then also education is just information that you can apply to situations to raise your intelligence level so you can deal with the situations and scenarios that's going to come upon you in your life. So the education could be formal at a 4-year college. It could be a 2-year college, a community college where you can get a skill set, a skill trade, and then you could just get an education in life, because life is about experiences. If you go through life and you gain the proper experiences, you can bypass school, period. It's very, very possible. Yeah.
Okay. All right. This is my last one. What's more expensive, raising daughters or dating women?
Oh. Ooh, that's a good one.
Just saying.
Now, that's going to be case by case now, because
this is true. In general.
Yeah, in general, because that one's going to be, oh man, that's a monster. In general, for most men and fathers,
I'm gonna have to say dating women.
Yeah, but see, that's the thing.
What if? Yeah, it depends on what kind of woman.
Yeah, because okay, see, all right. So unfortunately, the woman gets to manipulate the man through his daughter to get what she'll say her daughter wants and needs. So she'll end up benefiting from it.
What I'm saying, let's split the two. We're not talking about the mom.
Okay.
We're talking about dating separately from raising daughters. Like the two.
I have to say a woman can be more expensive to date a woman, because you can go to Cancun 4-5 times a year. Yeah. Car. She got a lifestyle. Not even just her bills, man. Just hair and nails and just going to dinner. Like you can spend easy $500-$600 on the side. That's not her 4 tires or her car note or her insurance. That's easy $400-$500 dating. Easy. And ladies, y'all like to find the happy hours. Y'all like to have coupons. And look, if you really digging that brother, he might not accept it, but hey, find the coupon, what the Groupons, find something that could cut that cost. If you digging him, see what he do. Now he might not accept it, but he'll let him know you on his team. You know, because when you going out, he dropping $100 a pop, and he doing that 3 times a month. Just saying, like that's $300. Yeah, that's 300. Yeah, because trust me, in the barbershop they talk about it. So if they tell you that ain't no money, they lying. When they dropping $300 and $400, I don't care how much money he got. He ain't trying to spend $300, $400 on meals. He's not.
No, I don't.
Because women don't.
That's too much.
Y'all ain't doing it for yourself. Most of y'all are not in general. In general, are most women spending $300 a month on their outing food, eating out, entertainment?
Yes.
I would say absolutely not. Okay, there you go. You just schooled me. Because I don't see that.
Places now, if you eating and drinking, your bill alone could be $60, $80.
Okay.
Because let's just say cocktails usually range from 10.
I know how much they cost.
I know, but from 10 to 16.
Yeah.
Depending on where you go.
There you go. That's what's up.
You get multiple, and you adding tax.
I'm going to put that up.
And then you add food, and then you tip it. Well, depends on what kind of person.
Right. Most people don't. Should, y'all. Y'all should tip,
yes,
man.
You should.
If you're going to go out there.
Let's not get into that rant. Yeah, okay. It's going to take me to a place.
Yeah, it is. Right. It's going to trigger you. It's going to trigger you.
So take it to a place I don't want to be.
All right.
But I'm good on my side.
Yeah. All right. What are some major things that families need to start addressing? What are some major things that families need to start addressing? Major.
Like
give me 2.
Within the family or?
Yes. The family. What are 2 major things?
Finances.
Okay.
And people that continue to BS and everybody know it and they not.
Oh, that's big. Start with the finance. Unpack that specifically now.
So finances, it should be a group economic mindset, which most of us are not, unfortunately. But helping each other out. I mean, yeah, we all got our own lives. You're making your own bills, but it's still family. At the end of the day, if something happens, your family's gonna have to take care of you. So why not add to the pot to help take care of you? That could be investing in property. That could be investing in stocks. That can be investing in, I don't know, a business. That could be something. A family business. Yeah, something.
Yeah.
That brings in income. Or if y'all all making a certain amount of money, put it to the side. You're gonna spend it anyway. So let's just say 4 people dedicate $50 a week. Yeah. That's $200.
Yeah, $2,400 a year. You good? That's a nice little start.
That's untouched money.
Yeah, that's it.
Hi, Major.
Hey, what's going on?
So that alone could help. That could finance the y'all family dream trip. Well, not finance, because that's really nothing when you travel. Depending on how you do it, how many are in your family. But putting that to the side,
just watching it grow.
You're gonna spend it anyway. Like it's gonna leave your bank account in your hands at some point. Why not put it towards your family?
There you go. There you go. That's cool. That's finances.
Yes.
And then you said,
calling people out on their BS
in the family.
The family. If everybody knows it and ain't nobody pointing a finger, that's toxic.
Address it. I want to. Let's don't say point a finger.
Right. Okay. I'm sorry.
Let's address.
Sorry.
The nonsense.
Wrong wording.
Yeah.
Address it. Identify it. How about that?
There you go.
Identify it. Because addressing it is like, oh, we're in a classroom. Identifying is we're students. See how that's different? Like, what's in the classroom? Who's in the classroom?
All right, there you go. Now what's going
on in the classroom?
Okay, I like that. You went a little deeper there. That's what's up.
So we're in a classroom. That's addressing it. Identifying it is we are students.
There you go. So keep going. So
that is my teacher. Okay, cool.
Yeah,
but this is how we talk about generational curses. It's the same cycle with different people. They just in different bodies.
Yep.
It's like copy and paste. It's like a conveyor belt for families. It's like it's like literally a conveyor belt.
Reproducing the same thing.
They act the same.
Yeah.
Their mannerisms are the same. Their characteristics, their traits are the same. How they deal with the family are the same. It's just kind of copy and paste. We got to stop copying and pasting.
All right, there you go. That's it. How do you think a stronger hierarchy would change the family structure?
What do you mean?
Having grandparents in charge, the parents under the
Okay, gotcha. So, okay, actual
order,
gotcha.
order in the hierarchy in the family. A stronger hierarchy. How would that impact the family?
There would be more marriages.
Why? Let's go. Oh, you just go. Okay. Sorry, you answering the question. Cause I didn't want you to. You were finna give me a lot. Go ahead. I wanted to. Go ahead. Sorry.
There would be more marriages because there would be accountability. There would be wise counsel.
Mm-hmm.
And there will be no room for shenanigans. That's all I'm saying. Because
It
accountability, yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
so
no,
the accountability
it
kind of cancels that out.
Yes.
Those three things. And
Right.
then there will be less divorce rates. Mm-hmm. That's literally the same three things. Accountability, no room for shenanigans. What else? What's three things? Accountability, no room for shenanigans. It'll come to me.
Yeah.
I've been doing it all day, y'all. Sorry.
Yeah, something today. Because you got a lot going on consciously and subconsciously.
Yes.
And you're being overstimulated.
Yes.
Yeah, we got to work it out.
And I think that there would be less. Let me. I don't know how to put this. It makes sense in my brain. It would be less chaos. I would say.
Overall, I got it.
Overall.
That's it.
I'm not saying you're not going to have a bad apple.
Right.
That's not what I'm saying.
Or apples.
It just wouldn't be a whole bucket full of them. Like it would just be less than.
And you can identify and address those issues.
Which are two separate things.
Hierarchy. That's right. And you straighten that out. Like an iron in a wrinkle.
And there would be better food in the world.
Yeah.
Because literally, the Sunday dinners, the Saturday dinners, or the weekly meals, yes. And then people's mentality would be stronger too.
Why do you think the elders didn't talk and share in-depth information?
Why?
It
wasn't their culture. They just didn't do it. That's just
they weren't taught. They weren't shown.
They were.
They didn't know
they grew up seen and not be heard.
Mm-hmm.
That's a very deep ideology.
Oh yeah, that's a period. Yeah.
Because then it carried on to their kids.
Yeah, it was taught. Yeah.
And it was just like I need to discipline you so you can be a good person in the world.
Right, because that was important.
That was addressing it, but identifying it, yes.
But you can die not being a good person back 60, 70, 80 years ago. Yeah. Exactly. So that was important. So yeah, okay. Mm-hmm. All right. Mm-hmm. If we truly love our children, why do we put more sense on their behinds than we do in their heads?
Why do you?
Why do we as a society, we really love our kids? Why do we put more sense on their back and their behind than we do in their head?
I'm going to answer this with couth.
All right. Yeah, there you go. Thanks. That's what we do.
For other people's hierarchy, it doesn't work for you to put more sense in your child's head than on their behinds. That's all I'm going to say.
Okay. All right. There you go. That's good.
It'll hit somebody.
Right. Yeah, you get it. If you get it, if you don't, then it wasn't for you.
Yeah.
I got you. What are the two biggest components that you think families are missing today? What are we missing?
Family time and honesty.
Oh, okay. Family time and honesty. Oh, that was quick.
Like quality family time.
All right. Right. I mean, yeah, I'm assuming that's what you meant.
Well, I mean, but some people think family time is everybody on their phones, sitting down doing their own thing. They each other.
You think they think that? Or that's what they do?
I genuinely think that's what they.
Oh, you think they think that? Okay, that would be a good question to put out there.
Yeah.
See if we can get some feedback on that. If anybody watching, do y'all think that most people would consider family times as being on their phone in the same room? Because I see it. That's what they do, but I don't know if that's what they think family time is. That'd be good. Mm-hmm. Okay. I think.
Agreed. Mm-hmm.
I think that we do a lot of things. I think what we're missing today is we have very good ideas, like being on your phone is a good idea. It gives you something to do. You might be doing the research. You might be trying to build a business. You may be in contact with somebody who you talking to. Maybe somebody at the job, somebody your loved one, somebody somebody you dating. That's a good idea, but the outcome is irrational because you miss. Sometimes it's irrational because you miss a lot of other things that's going on in your house. You paying more attention to the outside world than you are to the inner goings on in your house. Somebody could be burning the house down in the back and you don't even know it because you're trying to deal with something, in Indiana when you in Wyoming. It's a lot going on in your house. People. Mr. Okay, Kev, what's going on? Kev, do that, please.
I think that younger families may see it the way that Iman explained.
Right. Yes, absolutely. Right. And I think that there's a conscious and a subconscious. I think subconsciously they know, the younger families even know that's not right.
Right.
But that's what they used to. But now that's my opinion. But I think both of y'all spot on. That's what it is. I think when I say a good idea with an irrational outcome, because I started on my monologue today, I was talking about reality. And what I'm saying that is we have a good idea where somebody said something.
Yeah, because Eugene said, yes, I think, I'm sorry, guys. It looks weird.
Okay, right. The phone is upside
yes,
down.
I think they do.
Okay, yeah, absolutely. That's Gene, and that's it. Okay.
Oh, wow.
Okay, hold on.
Y'all on it today. Miss Kendall.
Okay, hold on, let me address Gene and Kev. Right, I want because we got you. We coming. We coming. Yes, I am. I don't need you.
Slip his mind.
That's the way that is being done, and that's why I started off my monologue today with reality, and then I'm talking about families and hierarchy because somebody has to teach them that there was a day before the cell phone and the internet. Gene, we remember that day. There was no internet. We had to talk to people. We had to get on our bike or walk or run down the street and be with the people that was in our community. Who was in Indiana when we was in Michigan, or if you were in Tennessee, who was in Florida, it didn't matter. You dealt with the people that was on your block or in your area. But now the world is expanded, and we have to deal with that. So we gain and lose at the same time. Okay, so now we're gonna go back to.
Okay. Miss Candace said, no, not unless they are having a discussion and are researching while talking as a family. The phone is too distracting during family time.
Man.
But I don't think that most families are doing that. I think
absolutely.
They're not researching anything. Yeah. And if they are talking to each other, it's very brief. Did I, but things are much different these days.
Right.
You were around when there was no internet?
Yeah. So now what we should do, what I did with y'all. Yes. Remember, I should turn the lights out. I should light a candle.
A candle.
And we should sit on the floor.
Several. A candle.
We turned the TV off because we didn't. It wasn't like the internet wasn't the thing.
The picture.
Yeah, I'm sorry. The internet wasn't the thing.
A candle.
A1. Yes, a candle.
No, I want people to know.
Okay.
One.
Okay.
Not several.
Okay.
Not a couple.
All right. And we just sit in a circle.
One.
And we would talk. I would ask y'all questions. So we were doing the next generation conversations when y'all was babies, and I didn't even know it. So I was just trying to get y'all to express yourself, talk, so we can start bonding. Okay, I'm your dad, but we still can talk. And we did that when y'all were very, very young ladies. And I think families need to put the phones down. Kev, to your point. Gene, to your point. Turn the phones off. Turn off the TV. Y'all sit down and just talk, man. We don't even know. We got strangers living in our houses. We don't even know.
I was gonna hit that note.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Hit that note.
We gotta do better with that, y'all. We can't let this stuff. This is cool. This is a tool. Listen, I can talk to y'all. Listen, when I was coming up, Gene, I never thought I could see you on a television, let alone through a phone. I can see you. You can see me. I'm telling you, that was George. I'm on one, and I was when I saw that, I said, man, I'm gonna be dead. And I'm gonna not be able to do that in my life. And here we are. Now this is a beautiful tool. Yeah, right. This is a beautiful tool, man. It is a tool in which you build. It is not a foundation. Okay? It's different. Understand the difference. All right. Okay. So yeah, that good idea with that irrational. Oh yeah, come on, we got another one. This hot, huh?
Growing up, we had family time. All the time. I gotta read like I'm an elder. Okay.
Go ahead. Let's see if you can do it. Handle that.
I did. Okay.
Go ahead.
Growing up, we had families time. Okay.
Yeah.
All the time.
Take your time.
and just laughed and and talked it out
One
and enjoyed each other's company.
Yes.
And that's that.
And that's what it was. Like, no, that's what it was. So we had
I feel like I was somebody's auntie for a second. Like,
we had that though, like where it was your father, grandfather, uncle, your mother, your grandmother, your auntie, your mom. They'll say, "Come here, sit down," and they'll just drop some pearls and jewels on you.
They probably hit you.
Like you sweating, you outside. The girls are doing double dutch or riding a bike or doing dials, or playing jacks, all baseball, basketball. We had to stop, and they just drop them jewels and pearls on you. You know.
Right.
Mm-hmm. She said, as an elder.
I'm dropping gems.
Yeah, man. Yeah. That was nice.
Stellar.
That was nice. Hey y'all, we thank y'all for that. That makes the show go much smoother, man. When y'all coming in and dropping in on that, because this is where this research comes from. What y'all doing is enhancing that, because people need to see in real time. This is the responses that we get, and this is how we further what we do. Because it's not about our opinion. Mm-hmm. We can give that, but this is what solidifies and takes us to the next part. And this is how we will close it. We want y'all to take this. We want you to test this. We want you to try this. Take it to the barbershop or take it to the hair salon. Take it to the job or take it to the church. Remember, you don't have to like it, believe it, or understand it. Sometimes you just have to respect it. This is the Clipper Dome Chronicles. Thank you.
Ooh, yeah.